Right, just before we get to who you are and why you're in the country and the programs you're set to do, let's just begin with the basics. Oceanography. Okay. What is this?
Oceanography is the main life we have, because everything in our planet starts by water. And what we have in Africa, we are very, very, very lucky at the continent that we are surrounding with a lot of oceans, the Indian, the Atlantic, and also the Mediterranean Sea. So I found it hard for African countries and African people not to know about oceanography. They must be aware, because this is the main resource we had, especially for the future. All the world are looking for the blue economy. The blue economy is all the resources that is coming from oceans. And they fight and go harder who will be responsible or who will control these resources. And for us as African countries, as we say, we have a lot of waters, territorial waters, and also we could get use of the international waters. We could talk about this later, because this is also an opportunity, especially for African countries. What is oceanography? It's the marine environment. As we have a terrestrial environment, we have also the same on marine. Marine, we could talk about the biodiversity in the marine, including fisheries, coral reefs, seagrasses, bottom faunas, all the marine biotas that live in the water column and on the sediment seabed floor. We could talk about also the oceanography from the physical oceanography, like the ocean currents, the waves, the sea surface temperatures, and how this affects our climate, how this affects the transportation of the currents, affects the climate change. All of this is also under the umbrella of oceanography. We could also talk about geology. Marine geology and marine geophysics is an important field in oceanography, because we have to know how the seafloor is, its features, the structure of it, what is formed from rocks, type of sediments. Their grain size also affect very well in the settlement of the biodiversity on the seafloor. Oil and gas.
So it's quite
minerals,
holistic, basically.
So whatever you will have on environment is important to study in the marine field.
I hear